Wow, that is a major downgrade. Alien 3 is directed by David Fincher and stars Sigourney Weaver, Charles Dance, Lance Henriksen, Michael Biehn, and Charles S. Dutton. This is the first time I've seen this movie, and wow. Just wow. That is all I can say about this movie. As I said up top, I am very upset at how much of a downgrade this movie is. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't. The worst part is it's a technically well-made movie. Like, David Fincher is an extremely talented director, and you can see it in this movie. Not everything is perfect with the direction, but for the most part, you can see that this person has a good eye for direction. And he's proved that with later films, obviously. But I also can't blame him. This is like his first movie. And especially with all the behind the scenes problems that happened with this, it's just, you gotta feel bad for the guy. And for the most part, the acting is good. There's a couple of hammy performances that are just not that good. But for the most part, everyone's doing a good job acting-wise. Everything else is just a mess. A mess. The story is all over the place. The effects work, which was just phenomenal in the first two movies, like legendary effects works, like top notch, top of the line. It's just inconsistent in this one. Like there are some shots. The famous zoom in shot of Ripley against the wall with the runner xenomorph head really close. That's a great shot. That's some great effects. But like when the runner is chasing everyone, it looks awful. It looks so bad. And remember, Alien 3 came out after Alien 1 and 2, so it should not look like this. You can tell that rewrites happened with this movie. You can tell that this was never the original idea for anyone. And you can tell that even after this idea was settled upon, that no one was happy and still rewrote a lot of it. You can tell, and you can also tell that this is a very edited down movie. There's an assembly cut, which I think is like 15 minutes longer. Haven't seen it. Apparently, out of all the director's cuts of an Alien movie, it is the most different. So I am intrigued. That might be the one I do watch. Just because I heard it is better. Not like by far better. But like, it is definitely better than the movie that we get here. So I will have to check it out at some point, but for now I'm not going to. The score is fine, which is also just a downgrade from the first two with amazing scores. Two had a really fun action score, and one had a very like atmospheric and kind of beautiful score. This movie tries to be operatic and grand at times, and I'm not feeling it. This one is shorter than Aliens. Like, Alien 1 is still the shortest out of the three. I don't know about 4. I don't know how much longer that is than the rest. But Aliens is still the longest. But this one feels so much longer. I mean, it's still 2 hours and 25 minutes, but Aliens is 2 hours and 34 minutes. And that's and like I said, there was an occasional moment where I was like, this is going to be cut down. But for the most part, I was entertained the whole way through. It's super dull and boring. And none of the nervous tension from 1 is here, or the awesome and exciting action from 2. It's all just a boring, dull mess that you're just sitting through, waiting to end. And it pretty much does the amazing, happy ending, perfect ending from Aliens that I loved. It undoes it. right away, right in the beginning. I understand that they had ideas, but a lot just happened. It took too long to make this movie, so I can understand where they came from, but I can't help but just be mad at Fox. Really, this is a lot of it. This is Fox's fault. A lot of this movie's problem is Fox's fault. And as most people will tell you, and I'll tell you, that's the undoing of Aliens ending is probably this movie's biggest crime. I was so disappointed in this movie. I had high hopes for it after seeing 1 and 2. I was like, wow, amazing streak going on. Let's see if this franchise can keep it up. Like, all the MCU movies are good, but like there are varying levels of good. Some are amazing, while others are like, it's fine. It's a movie. I can watch it. I'll enjoy it. This movie, and I was thinking, wow, even if Aliens 3 isn't as great as 1 and 2, you can still call this a huge success rate if it's good. This will be one of the more consistent franchises. Nope. From what I hear, Alien Resurrection is a complete opposite of 1 and 2, so that's I got that one's next. Oh, apparently that one's actually, some people don't know if that one's worse than 3 or not. It's probably worse than 3. Like I said, I'm very, very disappointed in this movie. It should have been better, but it wasn't. I'm going to give Alien 3 a 57 runners out of 100. A score I should not be given an Alien movie, but here we are. If you saw 1 and 2 and you loved them like I did, skip this one. Skip it. Unless you're very interested in it, then watch it. And it's not even a movie that's like you can sit down and make fun of it. It's just a dull, bland movie that's very middling because there's a lot of things to like about it, but a lot of things to not like, and that's the most disappointing part of this movie. If you have seen Alien 3, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Apparently there are some people who are like underrated masterpieces who say this movie's an underrated masterpiece. I don't understand that. More power to you if you like it, I guess. I just don't understand it. Like I said, if you have seen Alien 3, tell me what you thought of it down below. Are you one of the people who thinks it's an underrated masterpiece, or are you one of the people who is like me and is very disappointed by the way this movie came out? Make sure to like and subscribe. This is Jordan from Jordan Reviews, signing off.